It's so funny, it's making Ruby's head hurt. Okay, there's a lot going on here right now. My wife is cooking, Brown Girl's cooking
Trying.
dinner, and I'm preparing some loaves for some fish loaf.
This guy.
Okay, so you know how in cooking videos people explain a recipe and they tell you exactly and precisely and all the science of it? I've never done this before. And this is something we're starting to do. I've been giving Poe just the fish that I catch. And there we are. There's a bag of processed fish meat. I basically cooked it and gutted it. And it's very flaky. So,
Ooh, and there's some shrimp in there.
So here we go. Let's take a look over here. We've got some, just a little bit of boiling water, and I'm going to put some gelatin in here. And I don't, I've got quite a bit of material there, so I'm going to put a little more than one pack. As I said, I've not done this, but I don't want to end up with something loose. I want kind of
It's pulled together.
yeah, firm, consistency. Now there's a pack and a half or so of that. Okay. Now, let that do its thing. Dissolve. You can use pectin or you can use gelatin. Now think about this. When you buy good dog food, look at me, listen to me. When you buy good dog food at the store, it's $2. Watch out for that dog. $2
Sorry, Poe.
to $5, even $6 or $7 a pound. Carrots are 50 cents a pound right now. This is about 95 cents a pound. This is like about 60, 70 cents a pound. This is just sweat equity. I have to spend time to go out and catch it. Okay, so I've got pounds of, a couple of pounds, 2 or 3 pounds here. May have cost me $1.75, let's say. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, take all this stuff and I'm gonna start cooking it.
It's already cooking a little bit.
Yes, that's right, I boiled these for just a few minutes to soften them up a little bit. And I didn't want to make them devoid of their nutrition, so I didn't want to overcook them and drain the nutritious water out. So I've got that going. Yeah, stay right there. I'll add my peas. Right. This is just something I thought of because it's an easy way to mix vegetables and the protein and get everything into a loaf. And you can do some research and figure out what kind of content as far as fiber, percentage of fiber and protein and fat and whatnot that you should be giving your dog. But since this is just supplementation, this is not his main diet. Look, there's some shrimp in there too. You see that?
Saw that.
The whiskers.
Oh, you lucky dog, you. How do you know we're cooking for you? So cute.
So since this is not his main diet, we're not too worried about the exact measurements of each. Ratio, exactly. I'm not that concerned about the ratio. And I never said this was going to be pretty, did I?
Smells pretty good.
We're rendering. And now, if you want to know how wrong I am about all this, well, just read the comments. You're going to have 100 guys here, and you can't do that because of blah, 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 and you can't, and your dog is going to die because of the bones and blah, blah, blah. This guy's a...
He loves fish. He's like, give me some bones, man.
We got to let our know-it-alls get in there. Well, look, I'm going to put a little more water. This is all going to hopefully gel up into nice gray. Poe says, I don't care about the color, man. Just give me some. It's too hot, Poe.
What?
I'm keyed. I keyed.
I'm sure it doesn't taste bad. Eat it. Eat it.
Tastes like fish stew, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did
There
you
you
get
go.
a little piece?
Poe,
Was it delicious?
we're gonna love this, man. Now I'm gonna get some trays. Poe has eaten about 100 pounds of these. So what you got the idea. We're gonna cool these off, compress them a little bit, and
Those are going to be
refrigerate them.
meatloaf.
Mm-hmm. Look at this, just standing here staring.
Fish loaf.
All right, so there you go. 75 cents a pound. You saw it here on Exoman. Tell your friends. You can do this with snakes, snake, rat,
Squirrel.
birds, squirrels, roadkill, deer. Okay, so listen, Halloween is coming up. What are you going to do with your leftover pumpkins? Well, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to mix them with some kind of protein,
Chicken
and some gelatin or some pectin. And
Nice.
you're going to make loaves.
Make a loaf, man.
So here we go. I added more liquid and chopped it up. And now I'm going to put it in these bins. And hopefully it'll stiffen up. We will see. Look at that. It smells actually really good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This should be a good treat.
What do you think? Does that smell good?
He's been waiting, sitting around. This is perfect
That's
for
what
these.
I already ate. Breakfast.
These 3 jams. Yeah, look at that. You and I should eat this. So I actually didn't have to blend this or anything. I just used
That one.
hang on. I just used this thing. To sort of chop it up in the pot as it cooked. Perfect. All right, now we will put these away. I'm gonna let them cool off a bit, put tops on them, and refrigerate them.
Nice.
Bon appetit.
Thank you, Dad.
All right, here is a good example of the substance once it has set up. This is some I just put in this cup here, and it's gelatinized. It's perfect for serving. And again, you can use any kind of protein you can imagine, just about. I mean, from venison, the parts of your deer that you killed that you didn't use, leftover meats or cheeses that are reaching their expiration date, etc. Just be creative, and this is a great way to supplement your dog's diet. Thank you for watching, everyone.